Oh, wow. I thought I added this back to the stream so it would pop up after the video, but apparently not.
It zipped in on my face. I was like, whoa.
It's because I added you first. I was like, click it. Well, welcome. It's a weird Tuesday. It's okay, though. No big deal. A little slim tonight. Uncle Si's taking a much-needed night off, a little breather. He's a total badass, and he's everywhere. We love him to death. Let us know if you need anything, brother.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you. Thank you. Mr. Sauce Boss, he's knee-deep in the rally. Anybody that has ever been to Sturgis or ever been around the Dakotas know that these couple of weeks here around August are absolutely slam-packed with tourists. It's ridiculous. It's fun, but it's a little taxing. He's down there slinging sauce at the rally right now. Apparently he's having great success. Hopefully this gets a little big bump in business that I know he deserves. So keep kicking ass. Welcome to Scram, Jett. We're here with you on a Tuesday night. Another Tuesday night, 10th of August. Bro, school starting. You know what that means, right? Counting down to the end of the year. I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous.
I can't relate. My kid is not school aged yet. One more year. One more.
Just you wait. Just you wait. Cuddling Kittens, my esteemed guest. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. For those of you that don't know, I'm Cuddling Kittens, also known as Jenny. You can find me on TikTok under that username. I am a stay-at-home mom, veteran, worked B1s and F-16s during my short time in, and now I'm a stay-at-home online college student.
And let's just go ahead and get into this. Boom.
Yes. So I wrote a 25-page paper for my medical nursing class because I'm going to school to be a veterinary technician. And I was stressing this paper, like to the point that I swear I lost hair. I got a few more grays up in here. And I got my grade back today after 2 weeks. And it was a 100. So I'm awesome. So excited.
I know a lot of veterans can relate. You know, we have all these demands on us in the service. You know, maybe you're getting your CCAF or something like that. But when you get out and you start college classes and stuff like that, you get any sort of kind of grade, you're like, oh, somebody recognizes my work ethic. Oh, my God.
Yes. Yep. So I am maintaining a 4.0 right now.
Hell yeah. And, of course, we get comments. Only 3 minutes late. Hey, brah, we're trying to get stuff together. It's okay.
We're fashionably late tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mr. Boyles, hello, sir. Thank you for joining us. Let's see, Grant says he's getting a little worried. We're 3 minutes late. It'll be all right. Oh, we do. It's okay. But it's flex. It's called flex time. You know what I mean? You flex time, show up a little bit late. You leave a little bit late, or when the Air Force show up late, and you can leave early too. It's okay. No big deal.
Is it really a veteran show if there's not a little bit of hurry up and wait?
Absolutely. Oh, perfect. Yep. Well, got you guys there, bro. Grant's in a car right now. He will be back. Apparently, he's going to run to get some snackies on his break. Yes, I love Sturgis too. Hello, Miss Combat Cricket. Army Vet 63 off Twitch. Hello. Yeah, mine start tomorrow. We had Meet the Teacher today, and they start at 8 a.m. sharp tomorrow.
Ooh, early.
Yeah. Asked me if I wanted to bang it. All I can say, yeah, that's
Sturgis is a very unique event. Definitely not family friendly. At least when the last few times I went, it was not family friendly.
Yeah, not in Bardstown, definitely not. Don't stay there after dark if you don't want, to get, see something you don't want to see. Absolutely, you're right.
Yeah.
Start of school means less tourists. Dude, I live in the I-10 corridor between Texas and Florida. Absolutely ridiculous. It's Friday afternoon when everybody's getting off work or started driving in the morning, trying to shove through this tiny little tunnel on I-10 going through Mobile Bay. Saturday afternoon, where all the other guys are checking out and coming back from the beach, coming back through, and then Sunday afternoon again. Ridiculous. You can watch the traffic patterns. It's horrible. What was that? Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
I got one more year, and I'm definitely counting down.
My kids are riding the bus this year. They're leaving for school on the bus, and they're coming back on the bus. What that means is that I don't have to pay out my butt for after school and before school childcare anymore, which is amazing. Yeah, you don't want to know what I spent on daycare and summer camp this summer. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Mr. Audie, welcome, brother. Cy is taking a night off, but come on, stay with us, man. You like us better than him anyway. It's okay. Yes, that's what we're saying, Mr. Frank. Absolutely. Okay. That was Audie on Twitch. Gotcha. Man, you got to start late, huh?
I wonder if it has to do with maybe the heat or something.
The heat? She's in Colorado. I'm in Southern Alabama, bro. Heat? What are you talking about? Oh, wow. This right here is a blast from the past. Mr. Jones. He was part of
I like his picture.
Yeah. He's part of a band back in the day when I ran a bar. He was part of a band called American Space Cadets, more of a punk band. And you say Miami Vice, I say Monday Night Gentlemen's Club. Take what you want from that. Very, very small. Yeah, that was in college days. Let's just put that to bed right now. So 5 to 10 minutes from Disney. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, definitely all the tourists are gone. Yeah, you'll be free and clear to roll there on a Thursday, and nobody will be there. So, oh man, I have actually my 5-year-old starts kindergarten tomorrow as well. Also have an 8-year-old starting 3rd grade. So same school, thankfully, which is awesome. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, they're riding the bus. We don't have to do anything.
Until they miss the bus.
Cy is lurking. Did we miss Cy somewhere? Did I miss Cy up here?
He might get the notification that so-and-so is watching with you.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
The air quality in Vegas has been pretty shit too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, all
the
wildfires. And stuff. Yeah. There we go. Task the American Space Cadets. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Felix, man. I'll give you this little bite. It's old Cold Dale and Old Dale Timber and Lost Old Dale, man. Still have the shirt. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't understand any of that.
Yeah, that was some Southern speak. Yeah, it's kind of being yeah, he'll know what I'm talking about.
I am so northern. I like my tea unsweet with lemon in it.
I don't like sweet tea.
I don't either.
I'm weird. Born and raised in the South. I'm just really weird. What's
what part?
Yeah, what's stopping you?
Because my husband and I want to retire up there, and we're looking at Eagle Creek. So just outside of Anchorage. So when he retires from the military, we're going to move my parents and hop up there and hi, Cat. Hello.
Oh, hi, kitty. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that, Jade. Like I said, it's an old band. Used to play at a bar a good bit. Felix actually used to work at the bar. Great band. Still have the CD. Still have the digital audio. I actually listened to it about a month ago. They put out a shirt. It's kind of styled like NASA, but it was TASC, the American Space Cadets. And as we do in the South, we make jokes about Dale Earnhardt because we love them. And on the bottom, on the hem of the shirt, like right in this area, you flipped it up. And it was like, imagine Boomhauer from King of the Hill talking about Dale Earnhardt Jr.
I know who Dale Earnhardt Jr. is, and I know who Senior was. I don't watch King of the Hill.
I'm sorry, Dale Earnhardt Sr. You're right. Oh, come on. You guys know what I'm talking about. Boomhauer. Like, he mumbles a lot. So it was along those lines. And it was cold Dale and old Dale Timber when we lost old Dale, man. Sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there it goes. Congratulations, December. You already know it's a granddaughter. Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, we know quite a few people around that are experiencing the effects of all the smoke, man. We've had some, I'd say probably some of the best effects, unfortunately, not sharing anybody's demise or anything like that or applauding it, but the sunsets here have been awesome. But we know what that means. You know what I mean? That means horrible wildfires, Canada, the whole Western United States. Dude, you got to think there's a lot of countries around the world that are burning as well. There's Turkey for sure. I've gotten a lot of updates from Turkey because I was stationed there a good bit. Turkey's burning all around the rim of the Mediterranean, Italy. So just keep everybody in your thoughts, man. It's a rough, hot summer, put it that way. Yeah, has not been good. Congrats. Thank you. Still rocking this sexy vet bod.
It's so nice when you don't have to take a PT test anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's like I can have that extra helping of potatoes. I can have cake again.
Ice cream. Yes. Do whatever I want. Hell yeah. Well, this is Scram, Jett. We are a different type of show, usually more of a redirection show. We like to focus on hobbies, entrepreneurship, and pastimes. Basically, anything that gives you that sense of purpose that you had in the military, that continues that feeling, that gives you, your objective, your timeline, and your resources so you can execute a mission, all in kind of that mindset. I know most of us may not be completely in that mindset anymore, but you still think that way at certain times. You do. We've all were programmed in the military to do that, to push toward an objective, to get something done, that contributes to the mission, for sure. You might not notice it, but you do. Absolutely. And sometimes people miss that so much and they don't know what it is. So basically, we like to focus on different things that kind of give you a sense of purpose, to boil it all down to that. So I like crazy stuff. I like cars and guns and drifting and cooking. I've shared more than my fair share of stuff on this outlet, so to speak. Cuddling kittens has blown my mind multiple times with crocheting. Yes. She's got hands full going to school, raising a daughter. That in itself is absolutely insane. And my kids are at least to the point where they can wipe their own ass. I'm good. You know what I mean? I can communicate with them. They can wipe their butt. They can take their bath. She's still got a couple years to go before you get there, right?
Yeah, at least a year. She'll be 3 in October.
Yeah.
So.
Hell yeah. I'm majestic. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. Back-to-back record wildfires. Yeah, it's ravaging. It's horrible. Miss Sarah Bonner, hello. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Austin Grove. This is actually one gentleman I was stationed in Turkey with. We cooked a lot of great food together. We placed third in the barbecue competition because we didn't have enough garnish on our plate, even though we had by far the best plate. Just saying. Thanks, Austin. Thanks for joining us, brother. Let's see. You watch Tokyo Drift? You were way behind the times. It had Little Bow Wow, not just Bow Wow. It was Little Bow Wow back then. Come on, man. It is a decent movie.
I lost interest in them after like the third one.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a cultural phenomenon. It definitely The first movie made me a lot of money putting on stupid body kits and neons. And it just continued to fuel the industry and passion that I've had for a very long time. I definitely don't prescribe to the more corny aspects of it, you know.
It started getting cheesy. So I lost interest. Like, I like the car aspect, but all the other stuff, I was just like, family.
Family. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Trust me. Why is Kyle butthurt? I don't understand that.
I got some butt cream if you need it.
Yeah, but you got some Boudreaux's butt paste. We can ship that to him.
I say this with love. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Exactly. But I wipe my own ass. Love this guy. Yep. Doesn't necessarily love the ejected of all times, but is loyal to his command. Sorry to hear that, brother. I did not know that, brother. Our condolences for sure. Well, we're here for you, Miss Sarah. Oh, we didn't. We acknowledged you.
We see you.
Damn, Tommy.
We see you, senpai.
I thought you were supposed to be indifferent, Tommy. What's going on? Oh, here we go with the insults. Yeah, bro.
There's a solution for that. Padded bike shorts and one of those jelly cushions. You can get them from Walmart, one of the jelly cushions for the seat, because I do spin bike, and that is the only way I can get through classes. And they ain't sexy. They look like you're wearing a fucking diaper, but I'm telling you, they're a lifesaver. Because, man, the first time I did spin class, I didn't know. So I did a 45-minute class, and I was like, I feel great. The next morning, it felt like I got kicked. Every time I go to sit down, I'm all, like, seriously, childbirth didn't even make that area hurt that bad. But that goddamn seat, whew. Man, that shit was terrible. Yeah, literal butt hurt.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh my gosh.
Padding. Lots of it.
Lots of gel padding. Mm-hmm. I used to know cars. I kind of still know cars, just in a different aspect. I've gone from building them to running events, but yeah, you knew me a while back when I had my first business. Definitely. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Bonner.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
We're here to take your mind off of it. What are we talking about? We have a few things on our agenda. We are missing a couple minutes. That's no big deal. Last minute, just like the show always is. Miss Cuddling Kittens came up with a list of certain things. We'll address that in just a little bit. We're just getting introductions and comments out of the way and seeing who rolls in. So, like I said, we're just having some fun. So, I gotta scroll up to knocking this stuff out. I'm trying to figure. What are we talking about there? 11th installment?
Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah. And yeah, you're right. It's getting a little excessive. You know, it used to be about cars and stuff, but now it's just about
family.
That
meme kills me.
Exactly what a first sergeant would say. It's about family. So we have a little, you either get the diesel or the Cheetle. That's the look now. You're the Cheetle or the diesel, right? If you make a crazy comment, something, kind of off, you're getting the Cheetle. It's that stern look. If you're funny and cool, there you go. You're getting the diesel. Is that all right with everybody? Is that okay?
I like that. New segment.
Yeah. number of Cheetles and number of diesels, like that's a three Cheetle comment. We're not gonna address that one. So
on a scale of family to Cheetle, where do you land?
Yeah. I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, wait a minute, we got two like staff photos, like one's Don Cheetle and one is Fendi. Like it went a little wild in my head. So yeah. You heard him, baby Jesus, get your shit together. I guess that's what I heard. Yeah. What? Oh, you've seen my videos? No, my drifting. No, they're all torn up and segmented. No, it's okay. So Frank says, Tom, we always ignore you. Full Metal Crayon Eater will not be ignored. Trust me. He will bust up in the studio. Like, whoa. So we're okay with that. It's okay. Oh, man.
Hopefully that gets remedied rather quickly.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
He's probably just in the thick of things right now. Give him some time to sort stuff out, obviously. Dynamic situation is always a little bit of patience. I know I'm throwing down a line that some administrator would say, but it's not a lie. He's probably deep in it and sorting stuff out. So just put all your thoughts into hoping he's safe and conducting himself safely for sure and staying out of harm's way. So just keep us updated on that, Sarah, for sure. Mr. Tony Moore, I got all these people I grew up with at different phases of my life checking in. What's up, brother? I remember swinging on a swing set with this dude when we were like 5, 6 years old. Seriously. So what's going on, Mr. Tony? He's taking a small night off. Well-deserved. Gandalf is taking a rest.
He's visiting the hobbitses.
Yeah. Oh, my God. 33 miles with no padding? Yeah, that would hurt a bit.
He's going to need one of those donut pillows.
For sure. Yeah, Step Brothers was on the other night, for sure. I'm not calling him Dad no matter what he does.
That is one of the few Will Ferrell movies that I can actually stand watching.
It's my wife's favorite. My wife's favorite movie. Favorite Will Ferrell movie, for sure. Actually, Elf.
I like the other guys. I can't stand Elf. I
think
he acts so immaturely stupid that I'm just like, I can't.
That's like the whole point of the movie.
I don't like movies like that very much. Like it took a long time for me to because my husband likes that movie, Step Brothers. And it took me a long time to be able to sit down and watch it with him without me rolling my eyes. But the other guys, I love the other guys. I quote that movie so often that my husband's like, "You're not a freaking peacock, knock it off."
Yo, bro, you never done a desk pop? Yeah. Where's your last desk pop? September 9th, 2011. Again, Sarah, just keep us updated on that for sure. I'm sure he's safe. If he's got a good head on his shoulders, he's keeping himself out of trouble for sure. Grant, awesome. Thanks. Yep. Tear gas. Gas. Throw it everywhere. Make them lay down. For sure. Uh-oh.
It's well deserved though. Like enjoy because I cannot.
And here is a friend of a guy that I would spend a lot of time with in Turkey, Mr. Ben Turner. Here's his brother, straight out of Saraland, Alabama. You know. Thanks for that, Nick. Thanks, brother. Oh, come on. He ain't that bad.
He's okay. He's got some really good ones and he's got some real doozies. Like come on. Bewitched is terrible. Elf is terrible.
I don't even know if I've seen Bewitched.
Don't waste your time. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
It's bad.
Elf was good for a Christmas movie, and I'm not a huge fan of the holidays, but it's good for a Christmas movie. I think it's a funny Christmas movie. I love you. Call you in 5 minutes. Come on, that's funny. Yeah. Megamind, yeah, it's pretty good.
All I can
excuse me.
Just
the
mental image I got from that. I did not need that.
Were you playing my drums? No. Why are y'all sweaty? I was watching Cops. And away we go. Speaking of Cops.
Did you touch my drum set?
I did. Hey, you're a little feedback.
You're buzzing.
1 second.
Okay. What? Audie, we can't be friends anymore, bro.
Don't hate me, but I don't like that movie either.
Man. I just like the entire minority on Will Ferrell movies. I'm not a super fan, but I think they're at least humorous.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good, brother. What's going on, Mr. Tommy Indifferent? How you doing on this Tuesday night?
Doing great. I was just got done with a Save 22 meeting. Went out and did dishes. Was messing with you guys while I was doing it.
There we go.
His ears are burning.
Yeah, his ears are burning. Ooh, look, Endorf.
You guys must have been talking about me or something because I really wasn't paying attention.
Well, you were talking about us. Like, don't ignore me, bro. I'm trying to get through the comments, man. Just hollering through them.
I know you guys got so many.
And that's what we feed off of. We don't have any, crayon eater comments or content.
No crayon eater content.
No.
I don't even have crayons up here. And he showed up anyways. He loves us.
Oh.
Wait till my next TikTok.
Uh-oh.
I'm doing an SPCA commercial for Marines. I'm going to put my actual Venmo account in there and see if I get anything out of it. There's going to be a scene in there where I'm fighting my son over a box of crayons. I have all day tomorrow to come up with shit.
Uh-oh. Start writing it down. Start writing it down.
I have to write everything down or I forget.
I got to do blood work in the morning and take a kid to school orientation. So.
Yep. First day of school tomorrow for my kids. So.
They don't start till next week, but the sixth graders, and since it's middle school now, he has to go to orientation a week early.
Gotcha. Oh, here's another one.
30 Mac and divorce, he's still Prius.
So we're coming down to Talladega. Save 22 is coming down to Talladega.
When is that?
I want to say here shortly in August. Or early September. Somewhere around there. I don't know when Talladega is. But anyways, we're coming down there, and the guy who drives our mobile command center hates all Will Ferrell movies.
Oh my god!
So he's not going down. I said, "You're lucky you're not going down, because as soon as we get there, I'll be like, if you're not first, you're last." Let me learn you something. Drive with the fear, son. Drive with the
fear. You're not first, you're last. Oh hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that. You can be second, third. You can be last.
Let's see how fast you can drive with some
cocaine taped to the bottom of this car. Well, no, what it was like 2 kilos of pure Colombian go-go powder or something like that. Yeah. Turned out to be a bag of Lucky Charms. Just put the fear in them, though, bro.
Yeah. So how are you guys doing this evening? Where's Cy?
It's his night off.
His night off?
He had to go visit the hobbits.
Oh.
Gandalf, man, has got to make his pilgrimage, I'm sure.
That reminds me, I just recorded all of the Hobbit movies because I've never watched them all in succession.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
See, I've listened to the book.
The books are better. I love the book.
So
they're decent.
I saw the movies. I don't need to read the books.
So the guy who did
You're one of those.
The guy who did Gollum's voice narrated the Hobbit book.
Yeah.
On audio, and it is awesome.
I heard that actually.
It is freaking amazing. He really gets into the stories. He gets into the characters and everything else. It's just when he does Smaug, it's
Watch the stories.
Oh yeah, we got the Aussies in here, brother.
Damn knuckle dragon swamp cunts in here. Oh,
it's all right. Sorry, we don't have the banner up, but it's okay. People know. If they don't, they can leave. It's perfect.
I gotta put. We have to have a disclaimer on our show. So
yeah, we do that before one of our segments. But it's open internet. If you don't like us, don't listen to us. We're good.
I cleared your guys' name. I was summoned.
Yeah, there he is.
Butt hurt.
I was summoned.
Butt hurt.
Padded shorts, gel seat cushion. Trust me, it helps.
He bought a gel seat cushion.
You need the padded shorts in conjunction with it, and give him a week, and his butt will be used to it. Because that's what I have to do for spin class.
We got the two Aussies in here now.
Sit on a pillow.
And Dwyer.
Another knuckle dragger in here.
Yep. I can bring it tomorrow night.
Bring it tomorrow night. Oh, are you guys doing the Family Feud Aussie verse?
Possibly, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. Aussie versus USA. USA.
Yo, Digger. Yo, Frank. We've got
I like Frank. Frank is like, he watches every show.
Yeah, he does.
He watches every show. Have you guys talked about Judy's triumphant win yet this weekend?
Not yet.
We have not gotten there yet, but one of our colleagues, actually, take it, do it. You know more than I do. I've been had my nose at work this week so far. So
I just duct taped 4, 5, 6 towels to the seat. Oh, so now you're gonna get the terry cloth burn.
Just take some moleskin and just tape it to your ass. That'll avoid any chafing. Have fun pulling that shit off, though. It takes hair.
There we go.
See, that is an Aussie saying. That is just, you know how you piss them off? Are you from New Zealand?
Yeah. How is it down in Tasmania?
But one of our colleagues from Monday Night Mayhem show went and competed in Miss Knox. No, it wasn't Miss Knoxville. It was the Knox Classic, which is a bodybuilding competition. So Judy ended up taking first place in the 50+ class, 50 and over class of her bodybuilding. She took second in the first responders veteran class.
Nice.
She took second, 3 other seconds. So she came out pretty high.
She racked up.
Yeah.
I did see a couple of those posts in the message group. Dude, yeah.
And she was really going through some shit before she went down there mentally. And that's why I did my extra set of push-ups the night before and said, whatever you're going through, Judy, stuff that shit and rock it. So
she's definitely dedicated herself and found the mission that she needed. Like,
yes,
she kicks so much ass. We've been seeing progress and stuff like that. Just small posts here and there. Follow her on Facebook and stuff like that. It's like, whoa, like how much weight she's dropped, how much tone she's gained is insane.
The before and after pictures are just amazing. I mean, I'm not amazing for extroverts. Jane, stop boosting me up. I do push-ups just to do them. I mean, I'm gonna do. Okay, Kyle's trying to talk me out of like wearing my pack going up these steps in a couple weeks because he's worried about how old I am and my back and everything else.
Yeah, we are too.
And so I said, how about I do 22 push-ups at the top of the steps? He says, that's like, it's going to take you 1.5 minutes to do those steps or, whatever, up and down. He said, so you're going to do 22 push-ups every 1.5 minutes? I said, it's going to take me longer than that to do those steps. I'm going to take my time. But
yeah,
I think I'm still going to go pack. against everybody's wishes to go pack. It's 4,743 steps, so it's 2.2 miles.
Whew.
That's a lot of steps.
So you're saying steps as in up flights of steps or just
Yes.
steps flat?
Up flights of steps.
Where's this happening, and how are you going to do that without a very tall building?
I will send you a picture here in a minute.
Okay.
And you can post it.
All right.
It's on my brand. Can you pull it up from? No, you can't from here.
From Facebook?
No, it's on our FMCE page.
Oh, let's see.
I don't know if you can pull it up.
Switch it from. Yeah, we're getting a little crazy here.
Let me.
Yeah, go ahead. We're in there now. We're apparently we're Full Metal Crane Eaters, fully engaged.
Just for a minute.
Oh, I know.
Those are the steps.
That's a lot of steps.
That's the bottom view.
Oy.
That is the bottom view. Yeah, you can go back to the. But that's the steps. You can go back to your brand now.
Oh well, thank you.
You don't have to trash up your show anymore. Or class it up.
Brother, you guys know whatever you guys want to share, whatever promotion you guys have for awareness, we are all a freaking about it. So load anything up. You want to put it in the drive, throw it up there, say, hey, we're doing this week. We got you.
I'm doing that
easy.
September 4th, starting at 8:30 in the morning. So yes, Dan, it does feel good to be a crane eater. people don't expect much out of me, except for being crazy. So you need to get Rio on the show. I'm telling you.
We got yeah, absolutely. We gotta have a little bit of space and time for sure. You know, you guys had him on there.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, good dude, great guy. Obviously, ex-Air Force, smarter guy than most. He I know I like his story a whole lot. You know, he's 19 years, 3 months, I think, and got forced retired.
Yeah,
it's like just ridiculous, man. But part of an insane band now. Like I'd heard of him a few times beforehand, but never been really introduced until Tom had him on the show the other night. I jumped in for a little bit. A bit of a music buff on my side as well, and I was, oh, okay, all right.
He was fangirling a little bit once he started talking to Rios.
I was, man. Like my freaking guitar is still over here. I don't know. I don't have that much time these days to get back into music, but I do enjoy good musicians.
I don't know if you got to see the first video we played from them, Men of Steel. But when it was being played to the side, you see Rio actually like wiping tears from his eyes because that song means so much to him, and he puts there's so much passion behind their music. Yeah, that's what makes it great.
No, yeah, you can tell that just talking to him. I love his voice. Love his voice. I've liked, down, dirty, low, scratchy voices since I've ever listened to music. Starting off with, I didn't start off with Nirvana or anything like that, but you think about that saying, oh, yeah, Lucero, some outlaw country things, and that's what it reminds me of, and I dig that. I'm not a huge country fan, but when it comes down to some soulful, written from the heart, scratchy vocals, great guitars, soulful experience, I'm all about it.
So. I bet you never listened to a Rebel Yell the same after that.
No, that was good. It was good.
That's a good cover.
Yeah. Great cover. Great vocal range. Great musicians behind it. I was like, all right. Good to go.
I think somebody put it best that better video at 10th the cost. The production better was better done at 10th the cost.
Yep. Could have been less. The first one, the original, could have been less artsy. We're good.
Yeah.
This one we're good with. So do the rock dance at least.
What's
the Rocky dance when he like celebrates at the end?
That'll be on
or something like that, maybe.
Oh, you used to dress like Rocky from Rocky Horror.
Remember?
Oh.
Don't put it past him.
I did not need that mental image.
The shorts are already short enough. He just needs fishnets, right?
No,
and platform
no, those aren't shorts. Yeah. Those are like butt cheeks. There, don't need that. No,
it's a jump to the left and a step to the right. Let's do time warp again.
I love that movie, but man, I'm amazed my mom let me watch that in like elementary school, middle school, because now looking back, I'm like, oh my God, that's an inappropriate movie.
In so many ways.
Yeah, I was like,
that's for Kyle, apparently. That's for Kyle.
These damn Aussies. Gold shorts, boxing shoes, and a bare chest. No, I'm wearing the red, white, and blues, bare chest, pack, American flag, get the bandana going on. I'm gonna rock it that
day. You got to be careful with these ones because they can get pretty creative.
For charity, though. For charity. Caveat, right? Caveat.
I don't even have to do it for charity. Just do it.
Anything for charity, bro. Anything for charity. All right, we're gonna roll into our slide real quick for our network.
I'm gonna actually hop out. I just wanted you guys to just wanted to get in here and say hi. And I was really enjoying. This is the most I've seen Jenny talk in a show. So it was between
because I don't have to fight for airtime between him and Cy.
Yeah, and that's it. And I don't want to take away from you because this is the best that I've seen Jenny at. Well, besides when you were on with me. I mean, we had we bonded. We gelled together real well on, because I finally, it was time for somebody to interview Jenny a little bit. What, you do this and this and this and, fill it in. And then when Kyle hopped in, it just went to shit. But no, just kidding.
Wow. Way to hit out of the partner when he's on the road.
I know, because he's watching right now.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Mike's phone.
Know exactly what you're doing. It's
funny. Someone kissing some ass. I don't need to kiss ass, Audie. You'll know if I don't like somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if they're from another network.
Oh, yeah. Tommy Indifferent.
Indifferent. That's my name's going to stay that for a while, too, because for somehow the Tommy Erotic account on TikTok is no longer, and I don't know why. It won't let me log back into it, so.
Oh, that freaking sucks.
I have to start a new one.
Yes,
Grant,
that would be nice. Definitely celebrating.
Take it easy,
all
Grant.
Right, well,
thanks for joining us.
I'm off. Enjoy your show.
Thank you for joining us as well, Mr. Tommy Indifferent. Anytime, brother.
All right, thank you.
Take it easy, bro. That was Mr. Tommy Indifferent from our Thursday show, Full Metal Crown Eaters. On that, we will slide into our network slide.
Yes.
Oh, I know. Cuddling Kittens, you want to announce this? You want to work on your radio voice?
No, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Okay. All right, fine. We are a part of the Veterans Anonymous Network. You can view us right now on twitch.tv/vetsanon, on YouTube at YouTube/Veterans Anonymous, and on Facebook/Veterans Anonymous 22. On Monday nights, when they decide to come back, they're taking a little summer break. You heard about a couple of the triumphs of one of the hosts tonight in her bodybuilding competition, Judy G. Usually on Monday nights, it's Monday Night Mayhem Radio. When they decide to come back, there will be 7 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. You are watching us on Scram Jett right now, 8 p.m. Central Time on Tuesdays. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesdays. It's the hostess with the mostest, Miss Combat Cricket, Miss Jade Lopez. She's in here with us tonight. Thank you for joining us. Please, this is actually one of our quote-unquote feeder shows. We love to get the fan interactions and the viewer interactions on this. They like to play a lot of games, good games though, board games. No, not games with your heart or anything like that. No NSYNC stuff. If you'd like to be on the show or play a game, please send your inquiries to the show or get on and watch them. See if you can get on for sure. Again, Crossroads, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesdays. I just need to take the CST out and just put Central Time. So, and rounding out our week, this week at least, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursdays, our resident Marines. We just had one on, Mr. Tommy Indifferent. He is joined by Mr. Kyle Killinger most weeks. That show is Full Metal Crayon Eaters. Mr. Kyle Killinger is actually on a 3,000-mile journey across America to raise awareness for veteran suicide right now. You can catch all the updates on Because He's My Brother. And if you are so inclined to donate, his Venmo is down there as well as BecauseHe'sMyBrother.com. He has taken 4 months off of work. He has had an RV donated to himself. He's had drivers fly in from all over the nation just to drive him a few hundred miles here and there. Trust me, if I could afford it and take the time off work, I would have driven them the entire way. We at the network, of course, believe in his cause wholeheartedly. Please check him out. I will do an update from him through Facebook here through the show in just a little bit. Please go check him out Because He's My Brother. And that is our slide. I'm trying to get to the point where I can take it off. There we go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Was that supposed to be the guy from? Is that supposed to be Belt?
I have no idea who that is.
From
it's
the
just some
from
weird
the
shit
Croods?
that I do.
From the Crew?
Oh, yes.
Ta-da! See, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I watched the second one today with my daughter.
Good movies.
Yes, I like them. They're silly, but very amusing.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Yes, Sarah, I think that's the rest of you. Stay calm for sure. Let the news come in. See what's going on about it. Don't assume anything. Just let the news roll in. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, of course. So, absolutely. Thanks for joining us tonight. Go figure out what's going on and take care of your family, whatever you need to do. A D&D night. I am not a player of D&D. I am not sure how many people on this network are. I'm seriously not positive. Nothing against it. I've just never got into it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it.
That's a question for the network for sure. Somebody watches this either live or later, please dive in. See about a D&D night. It's a big time Twitch thing for sure. I know a lot of people do play D&D on Twitch for sure. Yep. All right. So we're close to the top of the hour. We've filled all that time. Just,
I know. We tend to do that pretty easily.
Yeah.
I was not a nerd. I was engines. Engines do not play D&D. That is avionics and that is weapons.
It's called Backshop. Yeah, we actually did, the shops you need, engines and structures. That's what me and Jenny did. We actually had to work. It wasn't avionics. Yeah, anything like that. So
we were the cool kids.
So you guys think the Air Force are all nerds. In the Air Force, we have our own nerds, the subset up there. You know what I mean? For sure. So, see, you know the calling then. You know how crazy tough it is. Yeah.
I am not a nerd. I am weird.
I love engines. I'm a nerd about engines. Well,
yes.
That's it. Yeah.
You are a nerd. Yeah.
All right. We'll do it's close enough to the top of the hour. We'll be all right. Do a little small ad for sure. It's the only commercial you're getting. It's okay though. Scram Jett is brought to you by barbecue sauce. No financial means have been put from barbecue sauce into this show, but Felix is usually a co-host on here, and we love his sauce. I love his sauce. I even have a Dickie shirt, a Hawaiian shirt. I have all the sauces in my cabinet. I use them regularly. I love them. It's a veteran-owned business since 2015. I've been barbecuing with this guy since 2011. I love it to death. It's awesome. It pairs well with all kinds of crazy stuff. That's what I did my last brisket with. His big butt brisket rub turned out absolutely amazing. 16 brown brisket trimmed down to 14, probably cooked out at about 11. One of the best things I've tasted in quite a few years. So I'm not going to get into his website or anything like that. We do have our banner if you want to go check him out. Let me find it. Yeah. BarbecueSauce.com. Brand new website, brand new interface, same great products. He is currently at the rally right now, slinging sauce like nobody's business. Last I heard, he was already out of stock on 3 different items. So hopefully that's going absolutely fantabulous for him, which it seems like it. I think he was making a run out to his co-packer here soon to restock just so he can put it back on his table at the rally, which is awesome. Yeah, which is gonna kind of piss me off because I need to make an order soon. So
I mean, I'm on my last half of bottle of habanero sauce, and I'm waiting until payday because that's my crack. That habanero sauce goes on like everything but fucking cereal at this point. I
have not had the habanero sauce yet. I'm more of a Frank's guy, but I've been told that I do need to order.
Like, I love Frank's. I will put Frank's on damn near everything. But the thing I like about the habanero sauce is that it's a sweet hot. So it's like the Sour Patch Kid, where first they're sour, then they're sweet. First it's sweet, then it's spicy. And I'm telling you, on pizza or Alfredo sauce or something like that, it's the bomb.
How does it compare to, say, Frank's buffalo sauce?
I would say that it's not as spicy. It's a sweet sauce. So if you ever had the Jim's sweet hot beef jerky, I forget the name of the brand. It's kind of like that, but a little bit more
Jim and
habanero.
Nick's.
I can't remember the name of the brand. Let's see if I can find it. Beef jerky. Jack Link's.
Jack Link's sweet. Yeah, okay.
So it kind of tastes like a barbecue habanero version of Jack Link's sweet and hot. Is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Or it's got a kick to it, but it's got that nice sweet flavor. And if you put it over, like I put it on like chicken and things like that, it adds a nice flavor to it.
Okay.
It's my crack. And on eggs. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to give it a try. I think I've just been too distracted to jump in and get a bottle and stuff like that. So
it's worth the bottle because I am a hot sauce snob and I don't like to branch out of the things that I know. Yep. So I did because I love Felix and I was curious about it, and I'm glad I did.
Hell yeah. I did say co-packer. Yeah, I'm kind of in a narrow lane when it comes to hot sauces as well. I'm not a huge spice fan. Crystal's hot sauce down here from Louisiana. Frank's Buffalo. I love anything buffalo. I'll order buffalo hot at any restaurant, and it's fine for me. It doesn't burn my lips off. And then those are the two right there. It's in my realm, So I'll have to get a bottle. I've heard one was reserved for me because I just keep forgetting. It is what it is, but I definitely need to jump on that bandwagon.
I don't know how to edit the banner. Yes, beardbqsauce.com. Yeah, Jack Link's. His hot sauce is, I would say his hot sauce isn't as spicy or as vinegary as Frank's. His Frank has that nice strong vinegar flavor, and I love it for that. This is definitely on like the sweeter end.
Let's see. I got the banner.
Ooh.
Save. Boom.
I will have to add that to the list. Have you ever tried this one?
Chef. No, I haven't. Have not tried Cajun Chef.
Yeah, I was definitely in a hot sauce rut. All I would use is Frank's. Occasionally, if they were sold out of Frank's, I'd use Tabasco. But my issue with Tabasco is there's not much flavor. It's just heat.
Yep, absolutely.
And I don't like heat. I like flavor more than the heat. So it would just be one of those things where I want something spicy and I'll just choke it down.
Oh, no, we're definitely kindred spirits on that aspect. I need flavor for sure. So
it's very flavorful. It's not vinegary like the Frank's. It's definitely on that sweeter end, like a sweeter barbecue sauce type of flavor with some heat. Like I like it, especially on like breakfast foods, on potatoes. Like if you fry up some potatoes with a little bit of garlic and cheese, perfection.
Now I'm hungry again. Thanks for that.
Add a little bit of spice.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks a lot.
Dude, I've been hungry the entire time, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make popcorn after this, and I think I'm going to put some lemon pepper seasoning on it.
There we go. We were talking about that last week.
Yes, I finally found some. Felix needs to make a lemon pepper because I will be all up in that. Lemon pepper is one of my favorites.
Speaking of this right here.
My shirt is I wore it earlier this week, so it's in the laundry again.
I wore mine Saturday. I was at a very, very hot drift event that I was running, and it got a workout. It stuck to me a couple times, then it cooled off and wicked away from me. But yes, right now they're out of stock. I have to get a quote from Felix on that. I'm sure more can be ordered. But yes, that's the pattern right there.
It's got one of my favorite colors in it, so I love wearing the shirt.
What's your favorite color?
I like maroon and that minty blue color.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just like Hawaiian shirts. I have a few of them.
I have a love-hate relationship with shirts like that because they tend to not fit me right. Like women's shirts tend to be too short. So it's a bit, it's like as soon as I lift my arms, it's like, hello, belly button. And I hate that. I can't stand that. And then men's shirts don't accommodate for chesticles. So it's just like busting at the seams. But if I go up a size, then it's so baggy.
Loose everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I must say, I ordered a men's medium, and that thing fits exactly the way I want it to fit. It's not too tight up here. It's not too narrow down here, and it's long enough that I can raise my arms and not show my midriff.
Yeah, cool.
Like, it's perfect. And it's super soft. So I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Great shirt. Great shirt for sure. Let's see. I don't know. He's got a couple things in the works as far as I know personally. That is not one of them that I know of. Not sure. I think he's trying to focus on building more of the brand right now with his core products at the moment that are unique to him. And I think personally that's a good play. Once he's able to branch out and get a couple more UPC codes, because I mean, you got to think about these barcodes and stuff like that. It's a universal packing code. It's unique to his individual products amongst all the products out there. You know what I mean? So those actually cost money. You have to buy them by the lots. And maybe you have 5 products and you buy a lot of 7 UPCs. So you label those 5 products with those UPCs. Now you have 2 left over. So if you buy another lot of them, then that's going to be a large investment for another set. And either you develop all that stuff or you're wasting money. And they do expire. So, you just got to think about that. Not sure what he's going to come up with next. I know a lot of people have heard on his TikTok channel and stuff like that, the coffee rub and possibly a coffee sauce. I believe the coffee rub is far along in development. Don't take my word for it, but look on the website. How about that? Even better. Look on the freaking website.
It's available for coffee rub is available for pre-order. The seasoning on his website right now.
There we go. See,
yes,
I said something right. See, I'm in tune with the times. I'm in tune with my boy. So yeah, it is available for pre-order. I don't think it's gonna have. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. So back in the day, I used to make a coffee barbecue sauce, a tomato-less barbecue sauce based with coffee. I was living with a bougie roommate. He was a classically trained French chef and stuff like that. But he taught me, I would say, probably 60% of what I know about grilling and smoking. Very thankful to this guy. But we made quite a few crazy barbecue sauces. And one of them was coffee. And it turned out very good. So I'm some people might get turned off a little bit when it comes to a new flavor coffee barbecue. Just try it. Yeah, you're right. It's almost pumpkin spice freaking everything, bro.
I'm excited. I am your typical white girl. If it's got pumpkin spice on it, even if it's makeup, chances are I'm gonna try it.
Yep. Yes. All the FDA, USDA stuff to get your nutrients label, basically your nutrients by volume or by serving size. Yes, you have to have all that to be able to service across state lines and sell across state lines. So all that's mad expensive as well. Whew, I don't know.
Why is it spicy?
I would try it. I would try it.
Too.
That's a little cinnamon and barbecue sauce. I mean,
I could see it being really good.
If you
I am so excited to move to get a grill so I can try all these things that all of you guys do.
Telling you need that Masterbuilt 1050.
It's on the list.
Do some massive meals. I did that last brisket and we ate on it till I left this past weekend to go to a race. Like we had, what did we have? Brisket tacos.
You did finally make them?
Yeah, we did. I did on the next night, the Wednesday night after Taco Tuesday, like an idiot. But yes, we did. Brisket tacos, brisket sandwiches, salad, salad topping, the meat in the salad. Did that breakfast brisket skillet. I can't say it very fast. It's a lot of breakfast brisket skillet. Yeah, lots of K's, breakfast lots of beer. Say it, say it 3 times fast. Anybody in here, say it 3 times fast. Try it. Either or. Brisket breakfast skillet. Brisket breakfast skillet. Brisket breakfast skillet.
Brisket breakfast skillet. I keep wanting to say sandwich. I don't know why. Brisket breakfast skillet.
Try to say it the other way. Breakfast brisket skillet.
Breakfast brisket skillet. That one's easier for me. Breakfast
say it 3 times.
Breakfast brisket skillet.
Oh, you said brisket. You said brisket.
Brisket.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start snorting it right out of the jar, Jen.
Pretty much. I don't know why I love pumpkin-y things. I always have. Like I am a pumpkin pie over apple pie type of person. Like even as a kid. Brisket.
Brisket. Yeah, it's a brisket. Dude, we got to rename it to that. A brisket.
A brisket skillet. See, that we can say. Brisket skillet.
Brisket.
Brisket skillet. I like it. That's what we're going to go with. Yeah. Felix is going to come back and be like, no, I'll be like, yes,
it's my dish. I made the dish. It's my dish. Brisket. It's a brisket skillet.
Yes.
Brisk fast. Brisk fast. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work as well. Not even close. Well, we're good. Hey guys, we're just winging it tonight. So thanks for hanging with us.
Yes.
I'm about to have to take a small break. Jenny, you have any videos or anything that you can roll out?
No.
Find something. Sorry.
Something that won't
put it on you.
Banned.
I don't mean to put it on you like that, but I just kind of go pee-pee. And
I don't have anything. I was not prepared for this.
I know. I'm sorry. That was horrible of me. I apologize. I'm looking for something.
Like in the future, I will, because this weekend I'm going to Nashville. Yeah. And I plan to take tons of photos and take some videos.
Sweet.
And get some crochet stuff loaded into the drive so that the next time this happens, I can be like, look at my crochet. It's so pretty.
It is. It is.
Classes are going. I got a 100 on that final paper that I had to do for medical nursing. So now it is on to medical mathematics. And
you know what?
Nervous.
Dan Webb, perfect. Can you take us on your journey? So you're trying to become a veterinarian
technician, so an animal nurse. Okay. So about the only thing that I can't do as a vet tech is I can't diagnose and I can't prescribe. So even though I know that the spade is a spade, I can't call it that.
Yeah. But just like every nurse, obviously my wife's a nurse, just like every nurse, no doctor could ever come close to completing their job without a nurse. Yeah. Because as you're saying, you can do everything but give a official clinical diagnosis.
Yes.
You will know all the theory, just about everything you need to know to lead the doctor on a certain path so they can make a decision, so to speak.
Yes. So essentially it's just like I draw blood, I do the lab work, I give the lab results to the doctor, all the in-betweens. So all the doctor has to do is come into the room, evaluate the patient for themselves, look over the diagnostics that were run, come up with a diagnosis, break the news to the client, and then prescribe medications. And then I prepare those medications for the patient, for the client to take home for the patient. And it's like that. I'm a gopher, a fancy gopher.
No. You're the work. You are the person that shoulders most of the burden in the medical world.
I'm essentially your E5.
Yeah. No, you guys kick way more ass than people will ever notice. Yeah.
I won't get rich doing it because people don't want to pay vet techs good wages, but I'm happy. I wanted to be a veterinarian, but with my child being so little, my husband being active duty, where I would need to go to school to be a veterinarian doesn't work out when you have a family. At least for me, it doesn't. I would have to give up a lot and my husband would have to shoulder a bigger burden than I'm willing to let him do. So vet tech was that happy medium for both of us.
So tell him to get a recruiting position in Auburn, Alabama, or Phoenix City, Alabama, around that area. And then you can go to the Auburn Veterinarian School.
I'd have to get accepted first.
Oh, you could.
That's the thing is that in order to get in without a bachelor's degree, I'd have to take a lot of one-off classes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Because I'm working towards an associate's degree right now. Mm-hmm. I am going to go for my bachelor's in veterinary technology, but even with the bachelor's in that, I still need some one-off classes. Like I have to have, just to go to Iowa State's veterinary school, I have to have a biology with labs. I have to have, I don't know why I'm saying chematology. That's not a thing. Chemistry. classes that I haven't taken in order for this path that I'm taking.
Yeah.
Because they don't, even though they work hand in hand, the degrees don't interlock each other. Like they're two very separate tracks in terms of college.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn. So it's just it's one of those things where I had to pick between my family and school, and my family won, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And we all know, being in the military, you make sacrifices back and forth, whether it's for your family, for your country, whatever it is. But I completely understand. I do, on a deeper level than I'll talk about here, for sure. But completely happy with the decision. So, exactly.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
First.
What else do you have?
I just didn't want the next 10 years to go by and all I have to show for it is a fancy degree from a college. I want my daughter, I want to be a part of my daughter's life. I want my husband, I want to, we're a partnership, and I don't want him to resent or regret anything. And ultimately, I'm fine not diagnosing.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly okay with that amount of responsibility not being on my shoulders, because I do think deep down that it would be hard for me to separate home from the job. I have a feeling that if that much responsibility was placed on my shoulders, that I would come home with it, and that wouldn't be good for my mental health or my family.
Yeah.
So, going on doing what?
Pop up the comments. Take questions.
Okay, go on doing what? I'm not sure. Oh, dang. That is a long time. I have not contacted a VSO yet myself because we're in the middle of a move, but that is definitely the plan. I think there are a lot of strong women out there, personally. I just don't think many women get an opportunity to be in a spotlight or recognized for the things that they do. So I think there's a lot of us. It just takes a while to find us and to highlight us, because I don't think our society recognizes good people enough. I mean, turn on the news. You turn on the news and all you're going to see is a bunch of negativity.
Absolutely.
Jade, I might. That's the thing. The nice thing about college is it's always going to be there.
Yeah, true.
So maybe if the cards align, maybe I'll go to college in Alabama. Maybe I'll go to college at Iowa State. But we'll see.
I'm about to, bro. Oh, sorry. No. Cuddling Kittens has got the stick right now. I'm clicking on. It's funny when you see something pop up like that. That means that the host both thought of it at the same time. One clicked it first, it popped up. The other one clicked it next, and was beep boop. It came up and went down.
You pee faster than I will.
I don't know about that. I'm getting a little old here. Thanks, Michael Boyles. Thanks for joining us, brother. No, yeah. Anybody that's got a question for Jenny in her path, she's definitely deep in college right now. I'm definitely not. I'm deep in my job. So figure out what motivates her to go to college and further herself.
That's the thing. I don't want to be gone a lot if I can avoid it. Not for my kid. I want to be present. I want to be in the moment. I want to be one, if not the first thing she sees when she wakes up, then at least in the top 10. I want to be able to put her to bed every night. And I can't do that if I'm going to college in Iowa and my daughter is in Virginia with my husband, or if she's with my my sister-in-law, because my husband is busy with work. It's one of those things where you have to find a happy medium, and I'm very, very confident and happy with the decisions that I've made. if I could go back in the military, I probably would have went medical myself. Although I don't like human medicine, it's a lot scarier than veterinary medicine. The pay is a lot nicer, and I still would be helping people, which is ultimately what I want to do. I have definitely felt some burnout. So I submitted my paper June 26th, and it just got graded today. And I told myself I need a break. I could have started the next class, which was medical mathematics, but instead I chose to pause. And I'm glad I did, because now I'm excited to start math. I got a 2-week break. I got a fresh set of eyes, and I'm glad. And I'm sorry about that, Audie. I'm fortunate that I have an opportunity. My husband is more than willing to financially take care of things so that I can choose what direction I want my life to go, and that I can be the type of mom I want to be, because that financial burden has been lifted off my shoulders because he's willing to shoulder it. I'm glad. Oh my God, I am glad, Sarah. I'm relieved. It's been in the back of my mind. I think it's a calling. I've gotten asked quite a few times how I'm able to deal with euthanizations and things like that. And I don't know. I just am. I feel like I was called to be a vet tech. Well, not necessarily a vet tech, but I was called to work in animal medicine. It's something that has held my interest my entire life. I always wanted to be a veterinarian, and it wasn't until I became an adult that I learned that there are ways to work in veterinary medicine without being a doctor. But animal medicine was, and you can ask my mother, it was something that was always on the top of that list. So he's going medic. Ooh. I'm hoping that he is able to get that opportunity. And Sarah, that's what this network is for. It's a network of veterans that are like-minded, that come together from different backgrounds to support each other and chit-chat. Yeah, see, I would definitely do medical. Public affairs. Now that is one that I'm just genuinely curious about, because I don't know much about social media. I don't know much about video editing, photo editing, but I have enough of a curiosity that I'm trying to teach myself all these different programs and things like that. I just don't know. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. And I'm learning through trial and error. Like if you told me 6 months ago that I would be on this network talking to people on every Tuesday and Wednesday, I wouldn't have believed you, because I didn't know something like this was even possible. If that makes sense. Yeah. Really? I did not know that. Well, there is inflation that maybe is the cause of it, because E1s still don't get paid that much. Was to be a nurse? Ooh, a physician's assistant would be a really neat job. Even being a nurse, I've thought about human medicine and being a nurse. I like taking pictures, but I don't know how to take the image that I see. So I look at a landscape, and I have the image ingrained in my brain from looking at a landscape. I don't know how to edit the photo to match what I see in my brain. And that's kind of where I'm at with photography, is I can't get it to line up with what I see. That's always the biggest issue. I do like engines. My issue with maintenance is the culture. The culture doesn't take care of their people. And I don't want to watch people suffer, because I watch their families deteriorate. I watch their mental health fall apart. I watch their entire personality shift in the span of 4 years. And that is, for someone like me who cares about people and gets shit on for it, and then to turn around and watch my friends go down this path where I don't even know who they are anymore, it sucks. So I would not go back as a jet mechanic. I would go back. Honestly, if I could do absolutely anything in the world, I would go back as a chaplain, because chaplains are 100% confidential, and I could talk to if I could keep my maintainer knowledge and go back. Yeah. I would want to be a chaplain and be like, look, I know what it's like to turn wrenches. I know it fucking sucks. Talk to me. Come on. I'm here. Lay it all on me. And I can't tell a soul because of the confidentiality.
What about a first sergeant? Would you ever consider that?
No, because I've had some, ultimately they work for the commander. And if you've got a shit commander, you are you're fighting an internal battle between, I want to take care of these airmen. I need to take care of these airmen, but I have a commander that has nothing to give, if that makes sense. Like, this commander is in it for themselves. This commander doesn't care if these maintainers have been working 12-hour shifts for 6 months. I need these jets to fly. I need these sorties to go. I'm going to keep telling higher ups, we've got this, even though I'm burning out my people. And anyone who fucks up, give them an Article 15. Like, as a first shirt, I have to support the commander's decision to give that Article 15, even though I know that's not what the best decision is for Joe Schmo. I don't support that.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, obviously based on our all of our own experiences with first sergeants / commanders relationships and like that, some of them are pretty rough. Some of them you're going to have somebody like walking the line with the commander. I've had a few
that's a good way to put it, where they're looking up and they're not looking down. And as a shirt, what do? You can't force the commander to do anything, because you're supposed to be his right-hand man, but you're also supposed to be a man of the people.
Yeah.
I don't want that responsibility. I'd rather be a chaplain, because then I know for a fact I can be there for the people, because my job is for the people.
Very true. Very well spoken.
Yes.
Great point. Thank you. Thank you, Cover. Not cutting you off. Keep going. Field the questions. No, so on the nursing aspect, I can chime in a little bit. I am not a nurse, but my wife's been a nurse for over 20 years. I supported her to go back to school for her master's. She started as getting a master's in nursing informatics, which is basically your electronic medical records and stuff like that, being an expert in that field. And she got into it and she just did not feel it. You know, she wanted to teach. She wanted to spread knowledge. So she changed her entire program, and now she has her master's degree in nursing education. She created... So when I married her, she worked at this pulmonary clinic. It's the biggest pulmonary clinic on the Gulf Coast. Married her and snatched her up and took her to South Dakota. So I did. She'd never lived anywhere else in her life. And, you know, she was a very accomplished nurse, worked ER trauma, all this crazy stuff. And I snatched her up, took her to South Dakota. Thankfully, she got a contract job with the base medical clinic there. She was telephone triage nurse and a team leader there, and did great things. Met one of her best friends there. Got deeper into her career field, different experiences, different departments, different, you know, every leadership roles. Came down to Fort Walton Beach area, Eglin Air Force Base, and she got into case management. I don't know if a lot of people know what case management is, but from what I gathered and from what she gathered and why she left that job, it's basically you walking around in a business suit all day trying to figure out how to kick people out of the hospital to save the hospital money. And you know, her whole life has been a nurse trying to take care of people and keep them in the hospital to give them the care they needed. Now she was doing the opposite role, and it absolutely every day just drug on her soul. At the same time, she was pregnant as well, so it was just like,
oh, she's got it on both. She's burning a candle from both ends.
Yeah, and I'm like, baby, sweetie, find another job. This is tearing you apart. Do what you need to do to be happy with the skills you have. So she did. She went to a different hospital down on the coast, and she wasn't the supervisor, but she was basically over surgery booking, and I can't understand. I can't remember the exact name of the position, but pre-op kind of position, scheduling, and then getting people ready for surgery and stuff like that. And absolutely enjoyed it to the day I got orders to Turkey. Then she's like, I can't do this without support. If you're gone for a year, I need to move back home closer to family. I absolutely supported it. And that's why I moved her back to Mobile. People got word that she was coming back to Mobile, and the same office manager that she worked with before we got married called her up, said, "Hey, you moving back to Mobile? You need a job?" Got hired back at the same exact pulmonary clinic at her same position. So
That's awesome.
back with her family again. Before she left, she was actually the president's nurse, the president of the company, Dr. Soche, which amazing individual. But this whole time, she was still chasing her master's degree, and finally got her master's in nursing education. And I'm like, so what are you going to do? What are the future plans? She's like, eventually I would like to teach. I would like to be a nursing professor. I would like to either go to University of South Alabama and their awesome nursing program where she graduated from. I would like to teach some online classes to dip my toes in the water. I was like, well, so what about right now? What are you doing? What do they have position open at your current office or your current organization? She's like, I'm not sure. But she had been talking to the CEO and having such a great relationship with that organization, and having the credentials she had, she basically created her own position within that organization. So now she travels all around all the 5 different offices. She does their, BLS, ACLS. She certifies everybody. And then COVID came. So I call her my COVID queen because she is the nursing educator for the largest pulmonary clinic in the Southeast. So she keeps up with all the trends. I can't even explain everything she does for the entire area regarding COVID from before it even started. And yeah, insane. Anybody out there, do not be afraid to chase that degree or chase that dream for sure. It's been a crazy journey. I'm so happy that she went on it. I supported her the entire way. Absolutely. I was like, I'm just waiting for you to be my sugar mama. I'll be a stay-at-home husband. You know what I mean? I'm fine. I'll cook dinner every night. I'll make all the lunches. I don't care. I'm good. Just buy me a car or two. I'm good. Keep filling the questions, kittens. I'm curious as well. What are we gonna do? You gonna be a veterinarian?
If the opportunity, I'll be honest. If the opportunity ever presents itself for me to go to vet school, I'm gonna take it. Like hands down, I'm gonna do it. But for now, the happy medium where I feel fulfilled, my family is taken care of, my marriage is on a healthy trajectory. It's vet technician. But trust me, if that opportunity ever presents itself, I already know my husband will be whooping my ass if I don't fucking take it.
I'll be right behind him.
Yeah.
Give me his number. We're gonna tag team him. Like, hey, take that exam.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about because I go to school with Penn Foster, it's completely online. I do have 2 externships, one at the end of this semester, which is semester 2, and one at the end of semester 4. I have a year to complete each semester. So even though it's an associate's degree program, I have up to 4 years to complete it, which means if I can't fit schoolwork tomorrow, I have no time to do schoolwork. It's not the end of the world. I can push it off till tomorrow or the day after. I can fit it in with my current life. I wouldn't have that flexibility if I went to a traditional college.
True. Absolutely.
And I appreciate that because my little one is very little. I did not want to just shove her in daycare and then go to school for 8 hours. I didn't want to do it. It wasn't for me. I wanted to be home. I wanted to teach her things. I wanted to instill certain standards that I don't feel like the daycares in Vegas are capable of doing, especially when you've got other little ones that do not have parents like my husband and I, to put it that way. No. I am we are very particular in how we raise her and our rules and our structure. And unfortunately, not all parents are like that. And I did not want to expose my kid to that until she was old enough to understand these are mom and dad's rules. And that is the crazy kid. We don't mess with the crazy kids. So
crazy kid messes with you, punch him in the face and walk away. Mommy and daddy will deal with it.
That's what I planned to teach her.
See?
My husband's like, well, you can't have your little 3-year-old punching other kids. And I'm just like, well, if that kid fucking started it, that kid's going to learn. You don't bully my kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, well, I shouldn't be like that. I'm like, do you need me to tell you how many times I got suspended from school in elementary school because of bullies? Quite a few, Matthew.
See, this is kind of mostly my experience with my first sergeants. I had a string of good ones. I've had a few bad ones for sure, but I had quite a few good ones that definitely stuck up for the troops and definitely pushed me into doing things that I didn't think I had time to do or wanted to do. Obviously, experiences may vary, but I don't think, well, in my case personally, ever had a first sergeant completely side with the commander just because he was the commander. You know,
I have.
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
He also cock blocked my retraining. So, because he was best friends with the unit training person, the unit training manager lady. He shafted me pretty hard with her. They were in cahoots, and it was shitty. So yeah, it's POL for you. Because he was a POL first shirt.
Oh.
So he was POL and then became a first shirt. And that was honestly the first time that I'd ever met a first shirt that was all about the stripes and not about the people. But would lie to your face and say, I don't give an F what the commander tells me. I'm here for the people. And when push came to shove, it was all about making himself look good and getting that next stripe.
Yeah.
Which he did get. He did get that next stripe. But he had a whole stack of bodies underneath him because of it.
Man.
But on the flip side, I had a really good shirt at Ellsworth. He was actually my ex-husband's first shirt before he became my first shirt. Because you know how they change units?
Yeah, they flip.
And that was one of the first few times I had gotten into some trouble early on in my career. You know, shame on me. And him and my supervisor flat out sat me down and be like, I understand you made mistakes, but the slate is clean. Let's see what you do with it. And I did everything I could to not make him regret that, because at that point in my career, I've never had somebody in my life aside from like my parents go, you fucked up and that's fine. Let's fix it. So yeah, Sergeant Minner, Sergeant Evans, if you're watching, thank you.
Was that early when you got to Ellsworth or?
Yeah, probably 2016 when I got in trouble, 2015, 2016 timeframe.
Oh, well, you got there in 2013 though. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember the shirt for the maintenance squadron then, but I know that I
don't either. The only ones that I remember are the super shitty ones and the super good ones. All the others must have been mediocre because I couldn't tell you what they even looked like.
I know the one when I left was a senior and it was a female and
Delky.
I don't remember her name, but she wasn't all that great.
Jennifer Delky?
No, it wasn't her.
Because I was like, she cared. She was a tough love type of sergeant, but she cared, even though it was misguided sometimes.
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but a few situations with a couple airmen that I knew in the maintenance squadron. Obviously, I didn't have all the information, but from my point of view, being an older airman, not just wet behind the ears, A1C or something like that. But that's messed up. They're unfair. Me being 30 plus, having some real life experience behind me, and coming through and seeing what this person did, and obviously I didn't have the whole story, but I thought it was like, wow, that could.
But you left right as the Spice Girls incident happened, didn't it? Because when I got to the base,
guessing before that, because I don't remember that.
I got to the base right as they kicked a bunch of people out for doing Spice.
Oh, sweet.
It was some big ring, a dealing ring. Yeah.
Don't remember that one. That was going under the radar because I left February of 13. So I guess that was probably being investigated by OSI and all that crap when I was there, and then came to light sometime after that. No. Well, that sucks that you had some shitty shirts. Thankfully, 80% of mine have been spot on, good people, and literally took care of the troops. One of my last ones at Eglin was actually a blue rope MTI for quite a while, and they got dumped out into the Air Force and became a shirt and became a maintenance shirt. And he rolled out there, and he was all gung-ho and hoorah, and he definitely had to adjust to he didn't know how gung-ho maintenance was. Like, we're gung-ho about different things. Like, but this is one guy that came to my shop a few times. Hey, I'm Travis, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? Like, nothing. Well, you need to plan an event for the squadron. Why me? I'm busy. Well, I know you're busy, but you need to plan something for the squadron. I'm like, sure, I'm about to make staff. I'm basically leading the shop floor on all these projects. Like, I don't have the time. Sorry. Kept badgering me. I'm like, fine, I'll try to think of something. And I had a buddy that actually worked for MWR there, and they had an inflatable paintball field for rent.
Ooh.
So on a whim one day, he came through. I'm like, okay, cool. How about we get this inflatable paintball field and we have officers versus enlisted for like a field day? He's like, perfect. When we're doing it. I'm like, you tell me the schedule. You're the shirt. So he came up with a day. He's like, okay, so what are we going to do? I was like, okay, so now, are we going to do an entire squadron like morale day, or are we just doing, like a fun day that some people can come? He's like, no, we need to shut down the squadron for this because everybody's going to want to shoot a pilot in the face. And he was absolutely right. It was not a squadron day. I wrote up a proposal. He helped me do it, and we rolled up into the wing king to a freaking staff meeting. And me, new staff sergeant, got up, proposed the whole thing, blah, blah, blah. And the wing king was like, that sounds amazing. Yup, approved. Let's go.
That would have been so much fun.
And I'm like, and after that, we got out of the room. He's like, all right, I got this much money in the first sergeant's fund. We got this much money in the squadron fund and blah, blah, blah. We're going to have about this many people, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to cook these burgers. I get a couple people from here, a couple people from there. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So we started writing down names, getting organized, stuff like that. Yep. Dude, it was a smash. I would have shut up to that.
Yeah.
Me and two guys from Metals Tech, Sergeant King and Airman Iola, we won the entire thing. I shot so many officers in the face that day. It was so much fun. We fed like 700 people. Like, we rolled out of Sam's. We had to call another dude with a truck to come get the stuff we rolled out of Sam's with, like mountains of hamburgers and buns and stacks of ketchup and mustard and napkins. We loaded it all into this Murphy's, the old fighter pilot's bar, but softball fields, and we put that thing on, and me and him got in there that day, and we started getting stuff organized, and he stepped back, and I started running the show. I was like, okay, I got you on the grill, boom, you here, boom, boom. And I was running around the entire time, making sure everybody was good, going on, blah, blah. And he sat back, he cracked a beer in uniform. He was like, yike. My shirt, I'm good. I'm good. He's like, okay, let me know. And I ran that entire day. And I'm like, thank you for that. I didn't know how much I missed that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because I'd run lots of events before, bars and concerts and car shows and stuff, but I'd been taken out of that environment because I was in the military, and that got me, boom, right back into it. I went right back into that personality, and yeah. Oh yeah, bro. The crew chiefs were chomping at the bit. They were taking side bets on who could, literally, they're like, bro, switch teams with me. That's my pilot. Switch teams with me. That's my pilot. I want to shoot him. I'm not kidding you. They were jockeying.
I believe it. Crew chiefs are some salty mother effers.
They loved them, but they just wanted. So it was weird.
It's playful banter.
Yes.
But man, if the pilot breaks out their jet and their jet misses a few sorties because it's so broke, whoo, they salty.
Look him in the eye. Yo, with all due respect, don't come back code 3. Come back code 1 or not at all. How about that?
I actually, Matt used to be a crew chief on the Bone.
Oh yeah.
So anytime I make a video on TikTok, kind of poking fun at crew chiefs, this man gets salty, and I'm like, "You ain't a crew chief anymore. You is a nonner, Harry. You are a nonner. Why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad?" And he gets so salty. He goes, "Well, it's not funny. Bullshit. It's funny. You're just mad because I'm poking fun at crew chiefs."
Yep.
Like his inner crew chief is not gone.
Still a knuckle dragger at heart, right?
Oh yes. Every once in a while, I'll buy a new shelf unit and be like, "Hey, can you build this for me?" Just so he can feel like a real maintainer again.
Just so I can take it back to Metals Tech or Back Shop and have it built the right way.
I watch him struggle, and I'm just like, if you read the directions, you know what? Okay.
I don't need a TO.
Cigarette. Just let me know when it's done.
I don't need a TO.
No. And then I'll see him casually glance at the instructions, look over at the shelf, glance at the instructions again, and be like, So, yeah, I make sure he feels like a maintainer sometimes.
That's good. All right. So my dad did chime in, check my email, see if I got the paper that he sent me. I talked to my parents earlier tonight a little bit, FaceTime with my kids before they go to school the next day. So I guess let's see. This is going to be part of Tactically Acquired because it's really stinking cool, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So running through the Marines never do paintball. The officers would be a rainbow colors. Dude, they were.
Yes. And I bet it was epic to see.
Yeah, these guys wore all the officers obviously did not wear their best flight suit. And maintainers, they would either have their coveralls and stuff. We made an alternate duty location as well. Excuse me, which could only be done by the wing commander, which is awesome. Alternate duty location. So we had literally crew chief showing up in their blue coveralls and green coveralls, which is awesome because they're like, cool, this is my bad pair. I'm about to ruin these. And officers showed up in their not so great flight suits and they got lit up. Dude, when you're saying the enlisted has a bone to pick with the O's, all in good fun for sure, but they definitely left out of there looking like a clown suit because these enlisted guys were trigger happy, like not even like, oh, go cool. I'm just gonna stand here and shoot while they run to cover. Just I don't care. So, yes. You ever gone to?
Remember being drunk?
Yeah.
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 I remember being hungover the next morning too, and having to go out for weekend duty. Going, why did I do that?
Yep.
It hurt. It hurt really bad.
I don't know if any of my boys from Turkey are still in here, but they could tell a lot of tales about combat dining outs in Turkey because barely anybody had any cars. So there was a shuttle to everywhere, and we had it in a huge hangar, and it got nutty. Like somebody hit our first sergeant in the side of the head so hard with a water balloon that she fell over and got a concussion. Like it was.
I would not own up to that one. I'd be like,
no, somebody chunked that thing and it like. So it was nasty. I don't know what this guy's doing. No, nothing out of the freezer. Nothing out of the freezer.
Phoenix!
Are you leaving Sturgis?
I'm already out. No, I'm not. I wasn't in Sturgis. I was on Binocker Canyon. So
close enough.
Yeah, pretty much in the middle of like Rapid Sturgis, Deadwood, kind of out in the hills.
Yeah,
kind of cool. It was a slower day, but the cool thing is I ran into Jared from Sacred Mountain. They raffled off the bike. They Folsom Prison won it.
Folsom Prison?
Yeah.
Folsom Prison? Like
the entire prison?
What? Prison.
Yeah, Johnny Cash, Folsom. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they all pooled it in or something like that. So they had two corrections officers and one who already went through the program, one who's going through the program in September down here. And they're out in Sturgis right now at the Chip, I believe, auctioning off the bike.
Nice.
Yeah, I just drove through the canyons, got service, kind of was just rocking out to some music, and I'm like, oh shit, because I left early. Just because the fires in Montana are out of control, and literally it was the clearest day it's been here in South Dakota in weeks.
Wow.
And it rolled in like a fog bank. Like you can smell the fire in the smoke. I thought like something here was burning. Like I can't turn my camera around probably, but it's just stars.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you were just in time for a very special tactically acquired, and he left.
Where'd he go?
Signal in the Black Hills, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I only have this one thing to share.
I'm just in time for what?
Tactically acquired.
Tactically acquired.
Nice.
My dad actually shared this to me, and over 100 years old, put it that way. This is my great grandfather's discharge papers from World War I.
Oh shit.
We have this in one of our family history books. As you can see, this is to certify that William P. Webb, private, I can't read some of this crazy old cursive, honest and faithful services hereby honorably discharged from the military service of the United States for reason of expiration of service per blah, blah, blah.
10670-D.
Yeah.
Said
Marine Corps?
No, Army.
Army?
Yeah.
Speaking of Army, where's Unc at?
He is taking the night off.
All righty.
So
he visiting the hobbits.
So given under my ham. Where does it say? Fort, I'm not sure, Georgia. This day of February, 1919. So 1919 is when this discharge paper is.
Wow. That is awesome. Are you guys going to get that preserved?
It is preserved. This is just.
Oh, it's in something?
Yeah, this is just scanned right now.
No, I mean, like, is it in like a plexiglass or glass hermetic casing?
It's in a sleeve right now. We're going to talk about doing a little bit more for it, but yeah. So he enlisted in October 3rd, 1917 in Utah, Alabama.
Utah, Alabama?
Yep. This is where my name comes from. It's the maiden name of my great-grandmother.
Nice.
Webb. So William P. Webb. Battles, engagement, skirmishes, expeditions. I can't see the top of it. In France, October 7th, 1918. Arrived in USA, January 26th, 1919. Knowledge of any vocation, farming. Wounds received in service, none. Physical condition when discharged.
Looks like normal.
Normal,
wounded?
something like that, yeah.
Probably normal.
Yeah, and then that's his. Oops, sorry. Typhoid, paratyphoid. That's his.
All his immunizations.
Immunizations. Single character, excellent remarks. No AWOL, no GO, no general orders. 31 of 12 or 54-14.
Nice.
This is entitled to pay to. Okay.
That's pretty badass. Looking
Yeah,
being able to have a physical piece of your history.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
The closest I got to that was doing I didn't do the full ancestry.com thing, but when I probed it, it found my grandfather's, my great grandfather's paperwork from the military.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay for it to really look at it. But no, so
that's nuts, man. I've seen it before in person. I'm glad we're getting this stuff scanned.
Yeah.
Your
daughters will have that history too.
Yeah. I mean, that's some great. Obviously, you look at the resolution on it. Thankfully, we have great scanner these days. But yeah, that's actually cool.
That's badass.
Great grandfather's discharge paperwork from the United States Army, 1919. Served in.
That is cool.
5 feet 10 inches, so I'm beating the average at least. You see here, I'm 6'3".
Competing with your great grandpa. Good job, Webb.
I don't get my height from my dad's side. I get my height from my mom's side. My dad has 2 sisters, and they're both below 5 feet. So my dad's 6 foot. So let's see. Washington D.C. paid $60 under Act of Commerce, approved February 24th, 1919. $60
for what?
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, that's just a stamp right here.
Yeah,
and a thing. And then I know the next page. It was filed in probate office when they found it. I think Dallas County, Alabama, 1973, August 29th. So it's. I believe my grandfather might have been a VA representative at the time, a VA advocate. So,
yeah, because the VA was originally for guys who did not retire.
Yeah. Oh, look at this down at the bottom left. Transportation issued from Chattanooga Station Company. That must have been when he got a train
going somewhere.
Back home. Train back home, dude. Camp Forest, Georgia. That's what that one was earlier. Transportation paid for in full, $35.11. The entire fare from Chattanooga to Camp Forest, Georgia. That's what it looks like. That's nuts, man. That's really cool.
That is badass.
So, very interesting. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, that's a cool tactically acquired. All I'm tactically acquiring here in South Dakota is black lung.
It's about as bad as that in Vegas too. It's hitting here.
But so that was cool to get to meet those correction officers, and just I wasn't expecting them to show up. So yeah. Decent
Hell
day.
yeah,
Go
dude.
home, go to sleep, regroup, organize, and redo it again tomorrow.
Glad to see sales are going pretty good, man. I see you sold out of a couple things.
Yeah, we sold out of all our sample packs. Reaper is technically sold out because I have 6 jars on hold for a couple people.
Okay.
And I still have 3 more days of sales tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have a VA appointment tomorrow that I have to make. So I'm going to miss 5 hours of being out there. But yeah, it's what it is.
You're not going to the VA hospital in Sturgis?
No, they have to come to my house.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, no, they're coming to my house. So, no, it's all good. I figured, like I said, I'm like, man, I looked at the time. I'm like, shit, I can get on the tail end and see how everyone's doing. Let everyone know I'm still alive. Because I literally do a little bit of TikTok in the morning. And I post, like tonight, I'll post some videos that I made tonight. Crazy thing is, we had a drunk driver in a truck clip a trike right in front of the pasta corral.
Ooh.
And so yesterday I parked by the front gate, so like a billboard, my truck. And tonight I'm like, why is that truck parked like right next to mine? Well, the drunk driver comes in and drives and tries to hide his truck behind my truck. And the trike follows him in. He jumps out of his truck, runs into the woods, and like is just gone. So there's like state troopers combing the woods. I'm
Holy
like, I'm
crap.
gonna move my truck out of here.
Holy crap, dude. Apparently your Reaper sauce was a hit at the Mill Talk barbecue.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, Jennifer Sandiford's on here saying that.
Well, if
That's
anyone,
who I'm going to go see in like 2 days. I leave Friday.
Sweet.
It was cool. Like, I am really glad that was a hit. I'm handing out pamphlets talking about our Veterans Anonymous. I met a lot of vets. Oh, I have a 25-year freaking thing that just happened. So, you know how you meet a bunch of vets from all over the place? I met a guy today, because I'm out here in Sturgis. He has an Air Force patch on his vest. I was like, oh, Air Force, what'd you do? He goes, I was a crew chief. I'm like, on what? He's like, 52s. I'm like, where? He's like, Minot. I was like, cool, I was in Minot when you were there. He goes, 96. I was like, I was there in 96. I'm like, do you know, one of the guys who was a more popular crew chief? I'm like, do you know Kyle Smaltz? He goes, hell yeah, I know Smaltz. I'm like, holy shit. I don't
Small world.
I don't remember him because I think he was a senior airman, and I was, that was like back in the day. I was like, we didn't, especially being a crew chief, but that's the first person I met stationed at a base I was at the same time, and we know the same amount of people and all the things that happened. And he had to go deploy to Bosnia and Kosovo because I remember that time because I came to work. Maintenance didn't deploy, but all the crew chiefs left. And every plane on the flight line was gone. And I was like, came to work and I was like, did I miss something? Then he said that's how it was. He goes, we came to work one night and they literally said, go pack your shit, come back, we're leaving. And they all flew on the beef, like crammed in the B-52s, deployed. I was
Holy
like,
shit.
Wow.
And he was telling me some crazy shit. Like they had to discharge like bug bombs in the plane, so they didn't transfer. Like it was just insanity. But no, that was cool. We took a picture together and we'll post it online. But yeah, I got to meet someone that I was stationed with 25 years ago.
Blast from the past.
Holy fuck. When I did the math, I was like, holy shit, it's been 25 years.
Well, brother, we appreciate you rolling in. I know you're we already prefaced everything like, oh, Felix isn't here. It's rally time around his hometown. He is slinging sauce and getting his name out there. Touching other veterans. So
I'm doing it, and I've met a lot of good vets. It's been really cool to get their story, hear their story, family members of veterans.
We should have planned it better. We should have planned it better and have you like live on your phone and going around and asking for vets for live interviews for Scram Jett.
The thing is, where I'm at, the only reason I'm not on is because there is no service.
Okay. Gotcha.
That is literally the only reason. Like where I'm at, it takes me 30 minutes just to get back to service.
Yeah.
And I have no service while I'm there because this is Binocker Canyon. You're like,
okay. No, I got you. Binocker Canyon is pretty, crazy.
Yeah.
So
you guys have a great night. Be cool. I'm about to roll back into no service.
All right, brother. You want to do a small outro?
What's up?
You want to do a small outro, sauce boss style?
Sauce boss out. Well, like I say, everybody, reach out. Just stay in contact. Don't forget, folks. It's not all about Red Friday. Remember everybody. Because the real fight happens once we get home. Thank you guys for keeping it going. It's really cool to know that shit just doesn't always fall down when you're not there watching. It's awesome. It is. No, seriously, and to have people come back and talk about what they've watched and what they've seen. Because I've had people come back to Sturgis. I figured out I've been doing this for 6 years. This is my very first show I've ever done. And I've had people follow me online, and they went from my Facebook and they follow us on video. They don't really comment or nothing, but they actually follow us on Veterans Anonymous. So that means we're doing something good.
Doing something, man. We're trying.
Love you guys. And I'll see you next week full time.
Love you too, brother. Be careful.
All right. You have a good time, Jenny.
Yes.
Webb, love you all.
Love you.
Deuces.
Bye.
I think he hit a dead spot.
All right. Yeah, more than likely. Oh, we're doing it again.
My bad.
No. We're thinking on the same wavelength. Like, remove. Oh, what happened? He popped back up. Oh, the other person hit remove.
So sorry.
No, don't apologize. We just need to designate. Be like, oh, you're doing it this time? We're both going to be hesitant now. We're both going to be like, hands up. Who's doing what? We definitely appreciate you guys joining us tonight.
All our customers are, all our people watching are just going to see.
Yeah. I'm going to do my outro first. I'm going to let Jenny. She kicked some ass tonight. I really did like your explanations for your career path and how you're wanting to do things and your decisions along the way. Like it literally, it helped. I'm sure I saw all the comments stacking up about it. Like, I don't know.
I was trying to keep up with them.
I know. When you start into something like that in your life journey and how you chose it, like it was really, really interesting for sure. Don't ever think that. Don't ever think that your case is not interesting. Seriously, Jenny, keep going. The only reason we mentioned vet school, we're like, no, you're going to be a vet. Sorry, we have decided as the collective that Jenny's going to be a vet now. Everybody in the comments is like, yeah, you're going to be a vet.
I figure if it's meant to be, those doors will open, and I'll take full advantage of them.
Well, we believe in you for sure.
Yes.
So, I'll do my little outro. I'm W, coming at you from the South Coast. I didn't even say that in the beginning. Mobile, Alabama. I'll mirror a little bit what Felix says. Reach out for sure. We do this free of charge. We actually pay to do this. We pay for airtime yearly. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. A lot of the time, it's our therapy as well. I get on here, Jenny gets on here, Cy gets on here, Felix gets on here. We talk stuff out between each other. We're all colleagues. We've been on shows enough with each other. We know how to talk back and forth. We know how to vent to each other. And it is our outlet. We're not in the service anymore. I don't have a lot of service members around me that I can relate to a certain point. So this is one little reprieve I have during the week, and I thoroughly enjoy it, and trying to push Cuddling Kittens to the forefront a little bit more tonight. I'm glad it was just me and her, because she could shine with all her accomplishments, with her freaking 100 on our paper. Yeah. Love you guys. Thanks for joining us. And I'll let Cuddly Kittens give her little outro to end everything.
So it's the same thing that it is every week, is that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Trust me. Don't try it. I've been there. Take time for yourself. I don't care if it's something as simple as sitting on your back porch with a cup of coffee, watching birds fight over a worm. You need that time. You need hobbies. You need something to do with your spare time. Otherwise, all you're going to be left with are your thoughts. And I'm telling you, that's a scary place if you're not prepared for it. Take time for yourself, please. That's all I got.
Okay. No big deal. Keep going if you want to. Keep rolling.
That's all I got.
Okay. Well, please, everyone, thank Jenny for carrying the show on her shoulders tonight. I thank you for sure. Always a great time with you. We definitely need more crochet content.
I got my phone fixed. I have a Nashville trip coming up this weekend.
Yep.
I leave Friday, so I'll be getting some photos, maybe some videos of me walking through the airport. So I don't know if that interests anybody, but I'm going to take videos. And I will get pictures uploaded to the drive. I got an adapter for my SD card. I've got my phone fixed, ready to go. It will be done.
Sweet.
It will be done.
What are you specifically doing in Nashville, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, the only reason I'm asking is so I can recommend a barbecue restaurant up there.
I'm going to see this beautiful woman in Fiegel.
Oh, okay.
So I know her name is Jennifer too, and yes, we do look alike. We need to figure out where our family trees cross, because if I pull my bangs back, it's weird. We look alike. But that's one of my best friends, and I'm going to go see her and get to meet up with Fiegel while I'm down there, and I'm excited. And it will be in the Fort Campbell area.
Oh, okay. So Edley's barbecue, kind of in downtown Nashville. I don't know exactly where you're going to be, but okay, you're going to be a little bit northeast.
Yes.
Or northwest. I'm sorry. No big deal. Yeah. I was just going to recommend something if you're close to the city center. It was really good. Yeah. Definitely get some little footage. I'm glad you're getting a little break for sure. That's going to be kick ass.
It will probably be footage of us drinking Trulies in the kiddie pool.
Yes. That's what you need sometimes, right? You know what I mean? That's what you need sometimes. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You don't need fancy vodka drinks in a pool in Vegas. You need Trulies in a kiddie pool in your best friend's backyard.
Yes, that is my idea of a good time, personally. Like, I don't have to wear pants because I'm in a bathing suit. I don't have to worry about a ride home because it's my best friend's backyard. Like, that is my idea of a damn good time. I'm so excited. Yeah, I leave at the butt crack of dawn Friday morning. And I'm stoked.
Jennifer, this is the only place I know in Nashville because one of my buddies that grew up there took us there last year, and it is absolutely stellar. But if it's too far away from you guys, I'm just recommending something downtown. So I just had to rave over it because it was amazing, burnt ends and everything. So please have a great time, safe travels. Collect all the content you can. If you can, maybe you can reunite with Jennifer if she wants to get on the show next Tuesday. If you want to relive all your
yes, I will see what setup she has and what we can get to put together, and we'll go from there.
Hell yes. Oh, now she wants to know. No, what is it? We can go.
He'll text me it. I'll get details, Jen. I promise.
I'll share it right now. Just real quick.
Yes.
It's Edley's barbecue.
Ooh. Okay. Food hungry. Look good. I
Very good spot. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Yeah. Very
it
good
looks
spot.
delicious.
If you needed it, you need the name again, just let me know. So
At least.
girl, we going.
Yes, it reminds me of Smuckers. With a name like Edley's, it has to be good.
Yeah, very good. All right, we definitely appreciate you guys hanging around. Great viewers tonight, great comments. Love reacting with everything. Tune in next week for sure when Cuddling Kittens comes back from her adventure and shares all the shenanigans.
Yes.
All right, Jen, thank you. Have a good night. Thanks, guys.